How's it going, Plains Rockers? We are going to be trying to climb up the ranked ladder today using a not mainstream deck, blue-white mill. Just had some fun doing a 7-2 run with this last week. First time running some mill, so I figured, hey, why not take it to ranked ladder and see how we do. The good thing about ranked ladder is you want a streamlined deck that really is not worried so much about what your opponent is doing. And what better way to say, you know what, opponent, I don't care what you're doing, other than just getting rid of all the cards off the top of their deck. So we had some success in the constructed event, so let's see if we have some success in ranked ladder. Pretty straightforward deck. Mill your opponent with Drowned Secrets and Psychic Corrosion and Patient Rebuilding. All of those great mill outlets. Drawing cards with Opt. Revitalize is a great way to gain life against the burn and aggressive decks. And then, of course, removal suite of Seal Away, Ixalan's, Binding, Wreckage, and Cleansing Nova. And then running one Teferi because, you know, Teferi. Having some fun, having some success. So let's take this into rank and see what happens. Interesting hand. I think we can keep it. It doesn't really do too much for us, but we have some ways to interact. Let's see here. It's kind of hard because we do want white mana, but I suppose we can take that because we don't have like too much else going on right now. And we are wanting to make land drops. That's things we don't want to miss. Okay, so getting Psychic Corrosion there is really good. We can start getting that mill train going. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so far so good. Nothing much happening from our opponent. They're red, but they're not pressuring us. So I'm curious as to what they're doing. But we've got Blink of an Eye. So we're already starting to draw some cards. Okay. They might... Oh, they're probably just... I see blue cards off the top, and all they're showing me is red mana, so probably just one of those games where the opponent is color screwed, and you feel bad for that, but it's easy wins. I think if I win this match, I go straight to gold. So... can't really complain about that. We're going to play Patient Rebuilding here because we can start drawing some cards and trigger this more. Opponent is either gone or trying to figure out if they still want to play this game or not. Alright, they're here with us. Okay. So let's play the Patient Rebuilding, and then we'll start getting some value on that on our turns. And we got this to clear the board, another Patient Rebuilding. So this game is pretty solidly ours. If we have to wait to mill them down to 0, I'd be surprised, because this is almost 100% our game. I mean, they don't know what we have in our hand. We do. The opponent might be having some connection problems. Hey, they got their blue mana. That's awesome. I mean, it's a little late, but it's good for them that they're not getting completely screwed this whole time. Okay. Let's see what they're doing here. Okay, it's going to be coming back to our turn. Let's see how many lands come off the top and how many cards we draw. All right. One land. Okay, so we're gonna mill them with that. And then we draw our card for turn. And okay, so they've got enough stuff in their yard, so I think to keep them off of a second mana, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna kick this back to their hand and draw a card. That way it just can't flip on their turn that easily. And we drew into another Psychic Corrosion, which is good for us. So we feel pretty sweet about that. And we'll definitely play that next turn. And probably blink that again if they play it. That's fine. Are they gonna give it haste? Sure. Okay. No big deal. I mean, we're still pretty solidly in this game. No lands. We're just burning all their action. Look at all this. Holy stink. What do we got in the yard right now? Do we have any phoenixes? No phoenixes in the yard. Okay, so let's see here. If I play this, I still have enough to... Yeah, I still have enough to settle, which... or to bounce. So we'll see what we're gonna do. And they could have some way to negate it, at which point that would really suck, but so it looks like they're gonna go for the maximized velocity, and then they're just gonna get eaten alive by the Settle the Wreckage. See, I think, yeah, that's what they decide to do. Fine. We'll give them a nice. And then, yeah, yep. Oh, that's how you want to do it. Okay, well, if that's how you want to do it, then we're just going to bounce. Yep. I've got no problem doing that. Alright. Sweet, we are burning all their stuff. And we're gonna trigger a ton of that. Oh yeah. Oh baby, look at that. Oh my god. How does that not feel good? Card return. Alright, so we'll gain some life. Right. And then we'll just draw. And that's it. That's game. Milling feels so good. Good game. I think that puts us into gold. Rank up. Wish. I wish I was a fish. This is decent hand. We will keep that, and we actually get to go first. So we'll play this. We're just looking for we're gonna look for a Psychic Corrosion or a Drowned Secrets, so we can start this milling train. That's fine. Whatever. This is, I'm not even lying, I'm in gold. This is the second red deck that I've played the entire time, which is pretty good. It's not bad. I played probably 80% white weenie decks, so let's see how Mill fares in, oh sweet, Psychic Corrosion, that's good. Now let's see how Mill fares in the gold ranks. Gold is not terribly hard to get to, thankfully. Okay. Yep. Steamkin, naturally. Okay. And then we'll revitalize here, gain some life. Okay, that's really good. Now, here's the question that I have to decide. Do I start this train and take this damage? Or do I seal away and then set this up later? Like, you really want to get this on as early as possible, but with red, you really need to shore up your life total also. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save. I'm just going to sit back and pad my life total as much as possible. That's fine. Chain roller's okay. That's what we expect. Okay. Resolve. We'll let the Steamkin you really don't want to let you really don't want to let them just keep getting value off of that, so you have to get it out as early as possible. And so then we'll do this, and then we'll keep that on top because we want lands for the Cleansing Nova coming up. Okay, so now we'll play this out. We'll bait him into playing more cards, and then we'll just Cleansing Nova. And then when it comes into like Phoenixes and stuff like that, we're at a fairly healthy life total. When it comes into Phoenixes, oh wow, nothing. Okay. Well, I am not actually going to... I'm not gonna Cleansing Nova yet, because we might have to save that for... Sure, we might have to save that for like an Experimental Frenzy or something like that. But yeah, he's gonna like go in all in on this burn plan. We have Revitalize, Seal Away. I'm feeling fairly confident about this. Sure. Let's start with Revitalize. See what happens. Teferi's great. Oh, we bend Experimental Frenzy, which feels good, and then we can do that. It's, I don't know. I'm kind of screwed if we... I'm just gonna play this because I really want to get the train going. Yeah, even if they play an Experimental Frenzy, I don't want to play the Cleansing Nova to destroy it, because that just sets us behind a ton. Yep. Yep. That's fine. Okay, play Teferi. We will plus it and get some card draw going. Maybe we have something to answer this bad boy. Nope, just good. Okay. He's getting milled really quick. So we'll see what he plays here. If he plays some... Well, okay. We can actually put that back into his library. Holy crap. I hate when this happens. They just like completely go off. Yeah. They get all that damage in. It's disgusting. Oh, he's gonna go for Teferi. Wow, okay. That's really smart on his part. I can't do Cleansing Nova to destroy that. Wow. Okay. So he's just gonna lose that. I mean, that's acceptable. He wants to make sure that he's gonna get all that damage in. Okay, Settle the Wreckage is great. So we don't have to rely on Cleansing Nova right now. The thing is, I also don't want to give my opponent a frick ton of lands with Experimental Frenzy. So he's at 24. Let's see. Hopefully he just has another land on top. No. Never lucky. Red decks always just freaking go off as soon as Experimental Frenzy comes into play. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's really good. Okay, so we definitely have enough to Chemister's Insight. Okay, and that's gonna put him... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I'm afraid of what he has in hand. Alright, he just gives in, so that's awesome. We are 3-0 with the, or 2-0 with the mill deck so far, doing really well. And I don't want to give this hand away, but it's also like we really need the blue at some point. Opponent goes first, and we have a seal away, so I think we can keep this. I think it's fine. Golgari, okay, just more white mana. That's okay. We can seal away that. That's one that we definitely want to get rid of early on. I mean, I'm assuming he plays like Jade Light Ranger here. Oh, just a Seeker Squire. Okay, that's fine. Probably gets... Hopefully he just gets a land that stays a 1/2, and then we can... Oh, sorry. Waiting to resolve. Ugh. Okay. That's like the best thing he could have had on top, but that's fine. Is he gonna go for attacks? He's so... Our opponent is some next level. They don't get to gold for no reason. Okay. It's the thing, we're not worried about their life total anyway, so we can just sit back for a little bit. Right, yeah, you can play that. Yeah, we can just sit back for a little bit and hope that we don't just get completely dominated. I don't know if he goes in for the attack yet. I think he does. I don't know why he wouldn't, right? Yeah, so we'll just seal away that. It's fine. But we really need some blue mana here. Good. That's awesome. Okay. So we can settle these things. We can save it, draw some cards, and then clear their board. That way they don't get a ton of... That's fine. Well, I think we're going to take the damage right now. We're at a very healthy life total. We want to draw some more land. So we're going to do that. And then... Ugh, it's a meandering river. Boo. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to drown secrets, because we want to get that train going. Okay. And then we're going to seal away the Jade Light Ranger right now while it's tapped out, so we can get that value. And then if he plays more stuff... Okay, so he's just going to destroy his own thing. Okay. Whatever you want to do. Use more of your cards. I'm chill with that. Ravenous Choops. Choopy Doopies. Alright, so now we are in a super good spot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to destroy all creatures right now. Make it really hard for him. He could have a, you know, a Carnage Tyrant right here, but we have Settle the Wreckage for that. This is good. Alright, we're going to go with a Patient Rebuilding right now. That way we can start milling him and drawing some cards. This one, at the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land card put into the graveyard that way. It is a really sweet card. Let's see. It looks like he's trying to destroy. Looks like he's looking to destroy stuff here. Maybe Assassin's Trophy, or he's just reading it. Okay. So, 1 land, so we draw 1 card. Okay. Let's... I really want to find a Psychic Corrosion, so that's why I'm just drawing right now. Okay. Well... we can still find one if we do this. We're just milling them with Drowned Secrets right now. We don't need that. We'll draw... Nope. Not getting anything yet. And they're flooding pretty hard, which is easy for our game plan because we thrive better when we're not under a ton of pressure. Let's see how many. 1 land, so we get 1 draw. Okay. We'll play Memorial to Genius. Let's opt, see if we can get into a Psychic Corrosion here. Mill some more cards with Drowned Secrets. Yep. Nope, don't need more land, that's for sure. Well. Okay, let's see what we're looking to do right now. Let's do this. Draw some cards. Mill some more. That's the problem with like these decks. They're a lot of fun, but if you don't get your cards online that do all the milling stuff for you, like the Psychic Corrosion that really puts in most of the work, then it gets kind of frustrating. Let's see what they're gonna bring back. Probably a Jade Light Ranger. Unless they're, oh no, so they did have a Carnage Tyrant in there. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're fine with that. We have Settle the Wreckage. So that's not the biggest deal in the world. Yep. Pass. Yeah, it's really just not the biggest deal in the world. We're gonna draw. Gain some life. Oh, Cleansing Nova will take care of the Carny T as well. Okay, we're gonna draw 2 cards here. Psychic Corrosion, great. Okay, so let's play. We got a lot of cards going on down here. Okay, we're gonna play the Psychic Corrosion. That's just the correct move. Mill more because of the Drowned Secrets. Then we will destroy all creatures so that he can't. There we go. So that he can't get any damage with Carnage Tyrant. And he's got a backup one, but we're okay because we still have Settle the Wreckage. It's not the end of the world. Okay, one land, so we get 1 draw. Okay, so what is he at right now? 15. Okay, we can Cleansing Nova again. So let's play the Meandering. Then we will Cleansing Nova, destroying all creatures again. And then I think we'll Teferi. And that's game. 3 in a row. Alright, so this is a sweet hand. Last hand was really, really, really good. Problem with it was that we started out with 3 land, which was great. And then we proceeded to not see land the rest of the game. So we got completely crushed. We had Settle the Wreckage, we had Cleansing Nova, we had everything that we needed in our hand. However, when you don't get lands, you can't play the game. That's just how it is. So it looks like we're up against a Grixis deck, which is cool. We don't get to play Grixis very much. I'd like to see how this matchup fares against them. Thought Erasure. That's fine. This hand is fairly Thought Erasure. Yeah, it's fairly Thought Erasure proof. Joke's on you, buddy. Drew into another one. Sucks to suck. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Opponent's getting milled. Opponent's getting milled. And I am really thrilled because opponent's getting milled. Yup. Get rid of that. Yep. So here's the question. Do I Cleansing Nova or do I'll just get rid of it right now. See you later, Bolus. Well, see, now there's a problem there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now he can just play, like I said, yep, he can just play another Bolus. That was completely, utterly wrong on my part. Don't play like that, guys. That's just the wrong way to play. Next. End turn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let him attack. We're gonna go for a seal away. See what he does. Counter target non-creature spell. Untap 3 land. Okay, well we're gonna discard this. We're gonna draw some cards. We're gonna mill some cards. I have not seen anyone play Unwind, like, ever. In the history of ever. I have not seen anyone play it. Is he gonna negate me? So I discard a card and I still don't get to draw? Oh no, he's gonna copy it. Why didn't he just do that and not let me... Why didn't he just copy that one and not let me have cards? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm digging what this guy's doing, though. It's some pretty swag stuff. Like, it's really freaking cool. Okay, so now what do I do? Do I Cleansing Nova? Do I just go for some card draw? I mean, I can take more damage. We're in a spot where we can take more damage. So he definitely has something. It took him that long to respond. He definitely has to have something. Okay. Do I play this out? No, I think I'm going to keep that in hand for the Chemister's Insight. So he has the potential to flip him this turn. Are we worried about that? I mean, he ain't bringing back anything from our graveyard, right? No. Okay, so he's gonna do this for sure. He's 100% doing that. And then what does he bring back? These Cleansing Novas are pretty much worthless at this point. Exile, put target creature or planeswalker, deals 10 damage, target creature or planeswalker, draw 2 cards. Is he taking Angrath? Yeah, Angrath is great. Target opponent discards a card, loses 2 life. Okay, that's fine. Ain't not a problem-y. That's totally fine. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this because that's going to be hard to play reliably ever. Okay. Uh-huh. That's good. Okay. And we're going to end it right there. Sure.
I know what must be done.
Keep taking cards off the top of your deck. We're okay with that. Uh-huh. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's probably settle. Get rid of the settle. He's at 13. Okay. Sure. Okay. At the end of the turn, he's at 11 right now. End of turn, we can do this and draw some more cards and then see what he wants to do. I don't think I'd die from here. I don't know how I would.
No fire, no steel.
Yep, we're just going to discard the Cleansing Nova. Actually, I probably could have done this. And there might have been something better to discard. But I want to see what he's going to do. Draw more cards, I dare you. He's just going to minus. Bring back like a Ral or something. Nope, he's going to bring back that. Okay. so that's fine. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna make us discard. We're gonna do this. Hopefully we get a land. There we go. Got a land. Then he has to bin more cards. Yep. Discard this. We are cooking with gas. Yep. Then he has to do that. We'll opt. See what he has to say about it. And we'll see if we can kick. Kick Bolas back to hand with a card draw. He's got more stuff. He's got more stuff, eh? I mean, we're still at a really healthy life total, so we're not hurting. What you got for me, sir? It's taking him some time to think. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now he has to kill me from 16. Don't know how he's going to do it, but he has to kill me from 16. And I think this game is mostly ours at this point. Milling people is just way too much fun. Okay. Banefire. Can you get a big enough Banefire? Nope. We got it. So this is how mill works. You have to figure out. Ooh. Demon more bells in lock. You have to figure out how to manage your resources. And one of the main resources that you're leveraging is your life total. You have to figure out, okay, how much of my life can I bear to use right now? And if you're still at a healthy one and you can start using your life as a resource to maybe get the mill engine going, or if you can, set yourself up to get mana or whatever to start being able to clear the board. You need to use your life as a resource and try to get as many, 2-for-1, 3-for-1, 4-for-1s as you can with the deck, with your board clears and stuff, so that you can run your opponent out of resources before you run out of the resources. So I love this deck. I hope you all enjoyed it too. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your support. We hit our 100 subscriber goal, and I am just so excited about that, and just excited about how awesome and supportive this Magic the Gathering community is. So be looking out for more content, because there definitely will be more. And just want to thank you all for tuning in, and as always, keep rocking on MTG Arena.